Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all. The ship's at sea. Welcome to. Woo! Y'all just don't know. But to start this morning off, before we begin all of our goofy festivities, I would like to play a little bit of morning music to celebrate what we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and hit y'all with a little bit of this. Let's see which one is a good one. Ooh. Here we go. Let's play a little bit of this. This is called Under My Spell. Ooh! Let me turn that up a little bit so y'all. My own music, so I don't really care. We're talking about the house that burned down in Louisiana. Hold on. This sounds so good, I got to get up and dance. From my first album, Beats by Bishop. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, my first album. We're celebrating today, kids. Y'all can't hear anything. What? Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Because I forgot. It's goddamn YouTube. Hey, Talk Studio. Hey, when I'm jamming and I'm playing my own music, I'm going to need you to allow that to happen. Okay? Okay. Had to shut it off because everybody wasn't hearing it. Screwed up my whole morning. But it's okay. But it's okay. Where is he? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. No, we didn't forget him. Oh, no, we didn't. Listen, this won't be happening when we get to the bar. Damn Vibe Busters. Thank you, Tracina. Goddamn Vibe Busters. Sons of bitches. But today, nothing can dim my shine. And do you know why? Because we're talking about a cooked ass house. So, for real, Godzilla -1 inhale. Y'all get that joke? Did you get it? Do I gotta say it again? Okay, first off, who has seen Godzilla -1? Who's seen it? I love the shit. That's hands down the best Godzilla film I've ever seen. I have not seen Shin Godzilla yet, but that son bitch looked terrifying, but I digress. Okay? Okay? But Godzilla Minus One is literally the best Godzilla film I have ever seen. The humans, the human interactions in the film make that film excellent. And it did win an Oscar. And for the subject we are talking about today, I want you, for those of you who have seen the film, to remember that inhale. Remember when the spikes was poink, 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 poink. Remember that? And everybody's like, oh no. And he said, and you're and it was a goddamn nuclear bomb. Hey, SZ, I would. So, because today's subject is so special to my heart, oh no! Shit! Forgot my co-host. No one move. Can't have a show without a co-host. Cannot have a show without a co-host. Oops. Now, I know, Witchy, I'm sorry. Now, here we go. Godzilla Minus One. Inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to the sound of coffee. I am a 150,000 degree solar flare known as Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. Ha ha! I am the brutalist. And I can tell you right now, baby, that house in Louisiana ain't the only thing that's hot. I'm so hot, the sweat from my biggity balls got your mama pregnant. Then she took the child down south. She didn't want to raise one of these beautifully biracial children. So you know what she did? She took him down south. And that child grew up to be the football powers of one Patrick Mahomes. You are welcome. Let me introduce to you my co-host. I almost forgot him. He was outside getting some sun. And mans, I forgot. I forgot. My bad. My bad. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, put your hands together for Persepolis the cactus. bask in his cacti-ness. Let me tell y'all right now. Right now, if there was a contest, it'd be no contest. That's the sexiest cactus in America right now. Dead ass. Argue with your mama. Argue with your goddamn mama. That's the sexiest cactus in America today. Today, right now. This cactus wins people's sexiest cactus alive every year. I said what I said. Man, hot. The cactus hot, boy. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the hottest studio audience of all time. Put your hands together for the Percolators. No coffee luwak up in here. We will not be sucking on. Hold on. Tracita's the sexiest little prick there ever was. Yo! Boy, these jokes gonna be hot. So, without the percolators, we would all be creating coffee luwak. Basically sucking on coffee beans, swallowing them down, and then picking them out of this shit to make delicious coffee. That is true. Don't act like you don't know. Ask angry. We were talking about buying some, and then we realized how expensive it was. We're not going to do that. But we don't go nowhere in this house without getting them C's, turning them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your original coffee bean. OCB, 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 OCB. OCB. Acknowledge the OCB. The original coffee bean. Now, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a high five. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the coffee beans. The craziest crew of craziness that you have ever seen in all one place. I'm glad you guys start your morning with me. I am. Because that means somewhere, somehow, y'all really like this shit. I feel like Sally Field every morning. You like me. You really like me. You crazy coffee beans, you. Without you guys, this show is called The Sound of Chicory. And that reminds me too much of the Civil War. That's why I won't drink it. Plus, I hear it's all diabetes filled. Being honest. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth. California. Skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And guess what? They're all natural. How's the peeping, Tommy? Go to smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by... Hell, you screwing your damn lip up for? Walk around here like your penis is long. Hey, yo, that's wild. That's wild. I wasn't even thinking about that. Where did that come from? And that was all you blacks is known for. And man, you see a black beat his ass. What is wrong with you? I'm just mad. Every time I turn around, there you are with all that deliciousness. Hey man, where are we going with this? This is just wild. I don't know. This whole conversation seems ass. Yeah, it sure do. What makes you better than me, boy? Again, you see a boy whoop his ass, I will smack the shit out of you. You understand me? Well, answer the question. What makes you better than me, boy? Call me a boy one more time. But I'm going to answer you a little dumbass question. 1, I'm smarter than you. 2, I'm better looking than you. And 3, probably more importantly, I am covered from head to toe in melanated excellence. A celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, we celebrated the 100th birthday of one El Haj Malik El Shabazz, Mr. Malcolm X. What better time for you to go to Melanated Excellence or melexcellence.com and pick up a one-of-a-kind Malcolm X shirt. They also have Muhammad Ali shirts over there. Stop playing. You already know. Go to melexcellence.com. And finally, here we go. Okay, all the factions, get ready to scream out your thing. Because this show is also brought to you in part by Something Black made Something Black made my naked ass in the sun. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out some of the incredible clothing that they have there. And remember, here we go. We got three factions going on right now. 3. We have the ACC, which is the Assless Chaps crew. We have the AACC, which is the anti-Assless Chaps crew. And thirdly, we have the HDC, which is the Hoochie Daddy Shorts crew. Rep your crew. That's all I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to do what I do. Leather jacket 2025. Leather jacket 2025. Leather jacket 2025. That's right. For the first time in history. Hey, listen, the nasty ass outfit y'all had me in, I'm still mad at y'all for that. Y'all had me in some Timbs with some assless chaps or some hoochie daddy shorts, a leather jacket, no shirt, covered in strawberry baby Earl with a cowboy hat on. Like, why do y'all hate me? I have lost complete control of my own goddamn show because y'all be out here just saying some goofy shit. Like, Ash Horton is repping her set. HDC, Hoochie Daddy Shorts crew. Like, come on now. Hey, can we not? This is the best part of this show. That I need y'all to understand something. I'm not mad at y'all. I'm not, oh Lord, not the Baby Earl gang. Nope. No, Miss Mackey, stop. No, Miss Mark, nope. Now we got the Baby Earl gang. I just want y'all to understand this is the best part of this goddamn show, okay? This is the interactive part of the show. I love this part. I'm not wearing any of this shit. I just like listening to y'all try to put me in outfits I would never wear. I'm so serious. Now we got, hold on, the butter ass crew, Annabelle. And we got 5 crews. The Baby Earl gang is just, Miss Mackey, Mr. Marco to come in with the Baby Earl gang. I love this show. I don't care. I love this goddamn show. Y'all don't understand, man. This shit is hilarious. All right. So go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. The Sound of Coffee shop is open, it's running, and it's piping hot. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com and pick up a Mother F Donald John Trump Club t-shirt and coffee mug. You know you want one, especially after the bullshit this bastard's been doing. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. So Chuckles is saying 2 of my favorite local restaurants are now closed because no one is home. Yes, the tariffs and ICE raids have completely destroyed businesses. They have completely destroyed industries, and we're getting our ass tariffed. So, in that regard, this is why this Trifling Tuesday is about jokes, because once this show ends, we all got to live in this goddamn MAGA hellscape. I don't wish this on anybody. I don't. It's my job to make y'all laugh because the world outside of this show is ass. It is a 10-pack of buns. Okay? So please, for the next couple of hours, laugh, enjoy yourself, because god damn, this is just ridiculous. So, Shiloh Hendrix got almost $1 million for calling a black kid nigger. And then the ancestor said, hold on. Whoa. Say no more, fam. We got you. And guess what we got? The Nottoway plantation in Louisiana lit on fire, y'all. It was on fire, baby. Baby. It was on fire. It was cooking. That shit was hot in a mug, baby. Baby. I was watching that shit on news. I was like, oh, shit. Baby. Boom, 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 fire, boom, 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 boom. Hey, Jay Thomas, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if it wasn't the ghost of a slave. I wouldn't. Wouldn't shock me at all. It would not shock me at all. Ancestors got that. Hey, y'all got that bitch almost $1 million. We got it back in flames, bitch. We was not playing with y'all. We was not joking. Oh, bitch, you word? That's what we doing now? That's what we doing now? Okay. Say no more, fam. We got you. We getting it back in flames, ho. We getting it back in flames. But let's look into the Nottoway plantation, because I saw so many people crying. Oh, I can't believe you're cheering about the Nottoway plantation burning. Yep. Yes, I am. And the owner and creator of the Nottoway plantation is a straight bitch. Hey, Michael, be safe out there, man. Hey, Michael, don't eat in your truck. Do not eat. I'm serious. Don't eat in your truck at all. No eating in your truck, bro. None. Get out, sit on a bench or something, eat your food, then get your ass. No more lunch for me. Nah, Michael, you got to eat because I don't want you shriveling up. But, hey, bro, you don't eat in your truck. You don't. But it turns out that the owner and creator of the Nottoway plantation was a punk bitch. He was a straight up bitch. Hey, Kimberly just received a eviction summons yesterday. If Kimberly, put your Cash App or Venmo or whatever in the comment section, please. If you guys have anything to spare, please give it to Kimberly so that she can help keep her house, keep her rent, please. So it turns out that the owner of the Nottoway plantation was not only a bitch, but a pure D bitch that threw his family under the bus. Let's just start with the obvious, okay? All right. John Randolph was the man that created the Nottoway, right? Nottoway Resort was a historic plantation house located near White Castle, Louisiana. The home was a Greek Revival Italianate-style mansion built for John Hampton Randolph in 1859 with 53,000 square feet of floor space. I'm not even going to get into the mansion just yet. Not even going to get into the mansion. Let's look at it. It was John Hampton Randolph was born in Lundberg County, Virginia. He moved to Mississippi when he was 6. His father was a U.S. District Court judge in the District of Mississippi, Peter Randolph. They lived in a cotton plantation near Woodville. See, John Randolph's punk ass was all about, we live on a plantation. I think I want to go back. All right. He must have been very active in selling and buying enslaved people, as his name appears in a large number of the transactions of the first parish record books. So basically, he was out here selling folk. Love you too, X. Love you too. He was out here selling folk, all right? I need to get to this nasty shit that he did. Okay. So he was in Virginia. He was born into an elite Virginia family. His father was appointed to be a federal judge in Lower Mississippi, 1823. Randolph moved with his parents to the then remote Natchez district of the Mississippi Territory. Hey, you really want to make yourself sick? Look up the Devil's Punch Bowl. You're welcome. All right. Four contentious plantations was called Nottoway, Blythewood, Forest Home, and Bayou Gula. Most of the land was devoted to sugarcane because of the humidness of Louisiana. They couldn't do cotton. Look at him. Hey, want some cotton on this ground? It's too hot, stupid. You mean you can't plant any cotton? Hey, dumbass. Do you see the heat? You see how hot it is? Cotton ain't growing out here, dumbass. Pick another thing. That's kind of sweet. I know, we'll do sugar cane. I hate the sperm in your balls right now. I hate you. Xavier, the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's really hard to describe. Just please go look it up. It's quite nasty. But anyway, so John Hampstead Randolph was all about selling and buying slaves and sugar cane and blah, 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 right? Then the Civil War happens. And y'all can look this up. I'm not making it up. It's absolutely true. Rather than taking his monkey ass to fight in the war of what they call Northern aggression so that he can keep these Negroes in bondage, he sent his 3 sons.
Oh my God!
Who does that? Who does that? I have money. I'm a rich white man. I own slaves. Hey, Festus, go over there and get me some coffee and put some sugar from the sugar cane in it. Delicious coffee, Festus. Now get out of my face before I beat you. Sir, the North is coming, sir. We's at war, sir. He He bankrolled the army. Hold on. He bankrolled the army so he didn't have to serve. He sent his sons to fight and die while his cowardly ass ran to Texas. Hold on, Miss Mackey, wait a minute. Marco, Miss Mackey, wait a minute. We slow cooking this bird, just like that house. We are slow cooking this bird. Sir, the North is coming. The North is coming. It's the war. They want our slaves, sir. I'm ready to stand up and die and defend my right to own the darkies. You three boys over there, you, Randolph Jr., Randolph III, and Randy Randolph. Hey, take your ass to the war. Hey, yo. He ready to defend his right to own these black folks by sending his three sons. I know his three sons are looking like, bruh, for real, Dad, are you for real right now? You know they shooting at us, right? Boy, you'll be fine. Defend your home, boy. This is why I'm not having any kids. This is why for the past 20 years I have been sticking my penis in a knothole in a tree. I don't want to bring no more of your damn descendants into this world. Cowardly bitch. You got to be a whole wheat bitch to send your sons to fight for your stupid ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. He also paid to get out of the war. Oh my God! You gonna send your three sons and pay some money to keep your rich ass from catching a round in your face. You cowardly bitch! Hey, yo, hey, this your dad? Hey, yo, this your dad? Hey, excuse me. That's your dad? Hey, yo, this your dad? You cowardly bitch! You unmitigatedly coward ass bitch! Hey, yo, hey, this your man's? Hey, playboy. Hey, playboy, come here. Hey, playboy. He sent three sons and some money. Now listen, I'm the father of four boys. Okay? Hold on. Miss Baggins said, pay the commission to avoid a war of attrition. Pete Coward, you ain't bullshitting. Listen, if a war was to break out, I don't want my sons anywhere near it. I don't. None of them. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go fight. I got uniforms. I still have uniforms. My wife would be like, but Thomas, you're in your 50s. It doesn't. I'm like, I'm not sending my sons. Get out of here. I ain't sending my sons or my grandsons. I'm going to fight. Not good old John Hemp dead Randolph. Bitch made. The bitches of the bitch made. There's a war. They want to take my slaves. Go get them, boys. What? I don't even. What? And you know, listen, and you know his punk ass was talking all kinds of cash shit. He was on that porch using a black man as a footstool, talking all kinds of shit. They better not come down here to Louisiana. Them Yanks ain't gonna leave the same way they came in. Just a little bit there, Festus. My feet hurts. Bitch, if you don't get your... Opposition to the North included a grandfather of my mother, I don't know how many greats, who went to serve and his three sons came home. All four lived to come home, one lost an arm. See, Chaco's family was out there putting in work. I might not have agreed, but he was out there fighting. Not good old John Hemp dead. His name is Hampden. I'm going to call him half dead. John half dead Randolph. Yes, the bitchness is strong with this one. Why don't you turn to the pussy side? Wolfie's in the building all the way over from Australia. How bitch made do you have to be to send your sons and some money? You a straight ass, bruh. You was ass. You are ass cheeks. You was the cheeks to the booty cheeks. You sent your sons before your ass. And then, hold on, because the bitch assness does not stop here. I need y'all to understand. The bitch assness does not stop here. Okay? I'm just saying. Because it gets worse. Hey, ladies, I got something for you, too. When it looked that the South would lose the war, they're just going to lose. Yeah, thank you, Crambo. Hold on. I said Crambone for, listen. It's Crambone because Chaos is like, tomorrow it better be Crambone instead of Crambo. Okay, it's Crambone. This is some Crambone shit. So when it looked like the South was going to lose the war, John Half Dead Randolph took 200 slaves and went to Texas, and he left his wife in the house. God! The bitch assness, man. Oh my God! Listen, he had already turned to the pussy side. That was his Anakin destroys the Jedi temple. That was him. That was his moment. Husband, the North will win the war. What will we do? Bitch, I'm taking 200 slaves. I'm going to Texas. You gonna stay your ass right here. God dang. You punk ass bitch. Tresita said he threw his wife at him and hauled ass with 200 slaves. Hold on. All right. Okay. We have to be real serious about this. Serious, but it's funny. We have to be real serious about it. You know a group of people are coming to ransack your shit. There's nothing you can do about it because the group is 10 times the size of what you have on your plantation. You ain't got nothing but slaves, but you ain't trying to give them a gun because they're going to be like, kill Whitey. So you know you're not going to do this. So it's you and your wife and about 300 slaves. You know these people are coming. They're going to wear that ass out when they get there. They're about to bust your shit. You, in your infinite wisdom, being the strong Southern man that you were, you look at your wife, you look at 200 slaves in Texas. Here's your loving wife who allowed you to get on top of her, do the in out for 30 seconds and put out some kids. You know, those kids that you sent to the war. Here she is. She's been by your side. She too likes the slaves. And over here, on the other side, there's 200 slaves in the state of Texas. Some bitch didn't even flip a coin. He took 200 slaves and boned them. He boned out. I'm just saying. Get you. Oh no, Miss Mack even said it. Imagine being his wife. All your sons going to war. Your husband left you to die. Took his slaves with him. Hold on. Christina said he threw her at him and said, take that. God. You throw your wife at a fire. What is wrong with you? It wasn't until this damn plantation burned down that I learned this story. And when I learned this story, the bitch assness just tripped in it. He got the nerve. Go to Wikipedia and look at his picture. He got the nerve to have the Superfly perm in this punk ass picture. Bitch, you left your wife in a house when the North was coming. You took 200 slaves to Texas after throwing 3 of your sons and some money at the shit. Bitch! Bitch! Oh my, you straight hoe. That is the hoest shit I have ever heard. That is the hoest shit. I've heard of dudes dropping everything they doing because they getting shot at. I've heard, wait, hold on, Chuck said, what the actual F? Hey, who's the comedian who tricked his wife into going to a Slayer concert, and his last words to her when the crowd of Slayer fans rushed the stage was, see you on the other side. God damn. Let's have a question. Is this normal behavior? To throw your wife under a bus? Is that normal? To send your kids off to get shit? That was good. He might have had biracial children. Remember that conversation that Taz said on Sunday? Yes! And he listen, is that a normal thing? Are we tossing wives at people now? Is that what's going on? Because I'm not tossing my wife. Number one, she'll come back. Come on. If I threw my wife at a horde, she would beat the horde's ass and then come whoop my ass. Old half-dead Randolph here, hamp-dead Randolph. That's what we call him, hamp-dead. Hamp-dead. There no den, you dead, bitch. Hamp-dead. All right. So, he sends his sons and some money to get out of fighting. Straight bitch. Okay, that's some bitch shit. That's bitch. I don't care. That's some bitch shit. Then, when the war goes the other way and the North is coming to break their foot off in your ass, you are looking at your slaves and your wife and Texas. And you put the combination together of I'm going, 200 slaves is going, but the bitch gonna stay here. Hold up. Yes, Miss Maggie, the wife. Listen, my wife has the Boab bird on standby. She's not playing. So, and I'm really having a hard time with this. He took 200 slaves to Texas. What's that for? Hey, I'm going to Texas. You stay right here. All you people that talk about the South will rise again. If the South rises with bitch madeness like John Hamp did Randolph, y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped again. I'm sorry. Y'all might not want the South to rise again with that level of bitchness. If that's what the South is bringing, y'all gonna get y'all head knocked off. Y'all better sit down some goddamn where. A bunch of rich guys going, oh shit, they're coming. Keep fighting, boys. Hey, get my boys in there. Dad, what the, how did I even, I was at college. It doesn't matter, fight for your rights, boy. Whee! Throwing your sons in this shit. And then when they finally come, like, all right, man, you started this shit. We're going to put our foot in your ass. There's a whole bunch of black soldiers rolling up. All of us playing Daddy Longstroke. Listen, L Company, aka Long Stroke. Nothing but black and brown dudes. Ooh, Daddy Long Stroke. We gon' beat you. Daddy Long Stroke. You could have left us. Daddy Long Stroke. We gon' whoop your ass. Daddy Long Stroke. And if you see this shit coming, you see a whole damn company filled with black and brown soldiers. All of us got weapons. All of us got on boots. All of us is going to whoop your ass as soon as we get to your damn front door. You hear nothing but, Daddy Long Stroke. You can't stroke it. Daddy Long Stroke. You see us coming. You know once we get there, it's steel toe boots all in the crack of your ass forever, ever, bitch. You look at your wife, who you been with since this shit started. And you say to her, honey, we're going to defend our home. We don't care if the Long Strokes come here. We going to defend our home. You damn right, Winthorpe Troutfast the Fifth. We's going to defend our home. Now, honey, I'm going to give you the keys to the house. I'm going to take 200 of these black dudes, and we just going to go out back. Out back meaning Texas. You're going to leave your wife in a house when black soldiers from the Long Stroke crew come to your shit. You can hear us coming. We're right there. You can see, listen, you see our Humvees and our weapons. You're going to take 200 of these black folks that you own and go out back, meaning Texas. If you don't get your punk. Hold on. Mr. Marco said the 69 Swole Meat Company. S Company, stand up! Swole Meats! Swole Meats! Listen, they got men and women in the regiment. A whole battalion is all they do is listen, a tank brigade called the Swole Meats. All tanks do is roll up in your shit, blow up some shit, and leave. Listen, Kronos coming in. Company Guidon is a goddamn swole ass black man with an M4 in one hand and a pipe in the other one. Kronos coming in. Kronos Swole Meat. Bruh. You gonna leave your gentilly white wife to that shit? She gonna get that house up so she see us. Whole bunch of Michael B. Jordans and Shamar Moores marching up in your shit. Your wife. You left her there. You left her there. I never did like him anyway. He was a piece of shit. Damn, lady, we just came into the house. Nah, for real. Like, I ain't never really like him. Do you know his undernuts stink? Hey, bitch, wait. Whoa. You got too much dip on your chip. What do you mean undernuts? I'm telling you, his undernuts smelled like ass. Well, I mean, they are close to the ass. No. I'm talking about donkey. Hey, yo, what the? You stay loyal to me, Harriet, and we'll get through this. I'm gonna just go out back with 200 of my closest friends to Texas, and then you hear, fellas coming out, swoop nose, swoop. You have a battalion of tanks, nothing but Abrams tanks, and all of them got a pipe on the side. Pipe hitters, bitch. Pipe hitting swole meat. Iron. Coming in. Iron. Pipe hitting swole meat. Listen. Listen, the South will get their teeth kicked in. Y'all better hope that bitch never rises again. Y'all better keep that Confederate shit in your ass, because I'm telling you right now, you is not prepared for a battalion called the pipe-hitting swole meats. That's a battalion. Listen, and there ain't nothing but tanks and strikers. Get the... We leaving the South decimated and your women pregnant. You better stop. And it's not, we gonna be called the consensual company. Listen, a bunch of swole ass Shamar Moores and Michael B. Jordans. Everybody got good waves and shit. I was never about racism. My husband made me do it. My father was into it. I'm sorry. I really love black men. Like, okay. Our company commander looks like Michael Ealy. Goddamn first sergeant looks like Jason Momoa. Y'all better leave. Listen, against guys that can't see their toes because their stomach's in the way. My family worked that farm. You know how expensive a slave was? If you don't sit your dumb ass. Oh, see, Idris will be our battalion commander. Idris Elba would be our battalion commander. Coming up. Pipe hitting swole meat. Listen, y'all. Hold on. And the women in the battalion, shit. Got a young Angelina Jolie as a company commander. Like, what the? A young Charlize Theron as a company commander. Oh, hold on. Don't get to the young Angela Bassett company commander. And her first sergeant looked like Michael B. Jordan. It's a wrap. That's all I'm trying to tell you. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. A young Sigourney Weaver as the battalion XO. Oh my God. Jeez. Hey, SC. Luther is one of my favorite shows of all time. Idris Elba showed me that he was a true actor when I was watching Luther. I love Luther. I could watch all the seasons of Luther right now. Hold on. Could you imagine that shit? and they come marching down south, and your punk ass leaves with 200 slaves to Texas and left your wife. John Hampdead is a piece. John Hampdead Randolph is a straight bitch. He gave up his sons, he gave up his wife, and took 200 slaves and ran his ass to Texas rather than getting a bullet in his ass. Hold on. Angela Bassett will be the brigade commander. Swole Meat Brigade is a strong dude with a hammer in one hand and an eggplant in the other one. Hey, K-Jax, don't worry about it. You in for the bullshit because we talking about this cooked house. So that is the legacy of John Half-Dead or Hampdead Randolph. Let's go back to this Nottoway plantation, okay? So after he ran his bitch ass on, and the wife survived. The wife did survive. She sold the house for $50,000. And I'm pretty sure she didn't split it with John Hampdead Randolph, but she sold the house for $50,000, which is, in today's money, the equivalent of $1.8 million. Right? Slaves are free. Yay. Hey, Mr. Marco, may your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup, and may your money be as hot as the Nottoway plantation right now. Hey, maybe we should start saying that. Maybe we should start saying that. We should say that. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. May your money be as hot as the Nottoway plantation right now. Nah, it don't work. I might say that in the morning. I might say that in the beginning, but I won't say it in the end because then I want you to, you know what I mean? But so it became a resort destination. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. All right, here's the serious version of this. You can feel however the hell you want to feel about history. I don't give a shit. It's completely up to you. But one thing you cannot do is tell somebody else how they should feel about history. When I see people having plantation weddings, I've never wanted to beat the shit out of somebody more. Like, my wife and I had our wedding in a church in one of those industrial parks where, you know, you have all the buildings that are, you know, whatever, gas station across the street, stuff like that. We had our reception at an elk lodge. Okay. There's nothing. Let me say this again. There is nothing inviting about having a goddamn wedding at a plantation. What is wrong with you? Now, here's the serious thing. People have said that having a wedding at a plantation is the equivalent of trying to have a wedding at Auschwitz. I agree. But it shows the callousness of human beings to even think about doing that. That is some callous shit, period. Okay? I don't care. We better see some pictures, Hunter. Be bullshitting around, man. So, first things first, why would you pick that venue? What made you put that in the verse? What, who got up? It's like, babe, I love you so much. I love you too, baby. You know, we're going to have the greatest life ever. I just can't wait to be your husband. Oh, baby, I can't wait to be your wife. I love you so much. So check this out. Where do you want to have this spectacular wedding, baby, so we can go on and write our lives as Mr. and Mrs. I was thinking of plantation. Whoa, 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 bitch. Are you serious? Like, bitch? Hey, this would be the part that if I could use my soundboard, you would hear. This bitch, are you for who 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 in their right mind thought that was a good idea? Who? I get it. You like the lake and you like the house and shit. Find another goddamn place. Shit. Have your wedding in front of your house. If you live in an apartment complex, make it a damn block party. Jesus Christ. What kind of shit is that? Hey, yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to fall in love and get married on a plantation. What is wrong with you? Hey, yo, hey, listen, man, listen. I'm a funny dude. Ha ha ha. I'm not having a wedding in a cemetery. I'm not that goth. I'm sorry. Like, y'all can kiss my ass. Yes, Miss Mackey. The worker who famously dressed as a slave for a plantation wedding. At the same place at Nottoway. Nottoway. See, Michael got a good one. Elvis wedding in Memphis, Tennessee. Best idea. Hey, you could get married on the Empire State Building. New York. I know it might be expensive, but if you spending money on Nottoway, you might as well spend money on the Statue of Liberty or whatever. Who the hell wants to go to a place where you know for a fact horrible shit happened? There's a prominent TikToker. I'm not going to say her name, but y'all know who she is. Who literally was married at a plantation. David Carruthers said, if she proposes a plantation wedding, I'm going to be like, this relationship is over. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There are thousands of places to have a wedding. Why would you want a plantation? I'm pretty sure there's at least one racist dickhead that would like to have their wedding at Auschwitz or Dachau. And the German government is like, I wish your mother, go ahead and try it. Or a Polish government. Try it. Try so I can beat this shit out of you. Because certain shit is just not sexy. There is nothing, I don't care how nice the house looks. It was built by slaves, you simple-minded suck-off. I have seen goth weddings at abandoned churches. I have seen that. I have seen I once saw a beach wedding where the bride and groom jumped into the water afterwards. I've seen that shit. I have seen people have weddings at ice cream shops. I've heard about people having weddings at barns or bar mitzvahs and whatever. That's fine. But when you start talking about atrocities, maybe you should think a little bit higher than that shit. Like, oh my God, this grounds is so great, bitch, because there were slaves on it. I live in Georgia. There are cotton fields that I have drove past since I have been back in Georgia, because I lived in Georgia when I was stationed at Fort Stewart. There are cotton fields that I have to drive past. Just big ass cotton fields. There's nobody out there working them. It's just cotton fields, right? That reminds me of how I got here in the first place. Okay. as funny as I am, as intelligent as I am, and all of these things, I never forget. Okay? I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility and a duty to the generations before me to be the best version of myself, to pick up where they left off. And I would expect my own kids to do the same thing. Where my ancestors, each progressive generation picks up from the last one. And I remember making a video. I said, I am 4 generations removed from slavery. 4. Mother and father, grandfather, grandmother on one side, grandfather, grandmother on the other side, great-grandfather, great-grandmother on one side, great-grandmother and great-grandfather on the other side, great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandmother, and great-great-great-grandfather on one side, great-great-great-grandfather and great-great-great-grandmother on the other side. That last generation, they were slaves. Yeah, Edo, I am talking about Georgia. Hey, we might be K-Jax. I don't know. Gotta tell me where you are, and I'll tell you where I am. I am 4 generations removed from slavery. So this idea that, oh, that was so long ago, you were never, you're right, I wasn't, but 3 generations before me were. My children represent 5 generations. My grandchildren represent 6. Do you see how it works? So an atrocity committed like that isn't so long ago. All you have to do is look. You northeast of, okay, I am southeast of Atlanta, KJ. All you have to do is look. And it is a testament to the ignorance of our country that people think a black and white picture represents so long ago. Y'all understand the only reason these people talk about that was so long ago, you're not this, that, and the third, is because we have very, 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 very few pictures of those times. Very few pictures. It's not like today where I'm talking to y'all on a 4D camera, a 4K camera with a microphone that amplifies my voice and stuff like that. No, we're talking about people think black and white pictures represent that was so long ago. No, they had color, stupid. It's just that they didn't have the technology that we did. And again, I go back to, I am 4 generations removed from slavery. 4. So how is it so long ago if it's 4 generations from me? The stories my mother and father told me. The stories their mother and father told them. The stories their mother and father told them. Do you see now what I'm talking about? So it's not so long ago. If you're a black person, all you got to do is think back. I never met either one of my grandmothers, and I never met one of my grandfathers. Okay. My mom's dad, I never met. My mom's mom died 27 days before I was born. My dad's mom, I never met. My dad's dad, I did. But when I did meet him, he had terminal brain cancer. So it wasn't like I could get these stories from them. You know what I mean? I couldn't get these stories from them. So, exactly. Thank you, Chaos. Thank you. The pictures of MLK were in black and white, but JFK were in color. They were both around the same age. Do you see how this works? If you were judging based on the quality of the technology at the time, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it completely wrong. You're doing it wrong. which brings me back to plantations. You can't tell me something was so long ago if y'all still got these goddamn plantations here. What is famous about these sumbitches? Oh, they're beautiful. Why? What? Come on. Why? Why are they beautiful? Well, they're very well upkept. Why? Well, they were really upkept. Come on. You're right there, baby. Why were they upkept so well? Slaves. So don't tell me about, oh, that was so long ago. You were never a slave, but you have a plantation house there. And it's crazy. Y'all can look this up right now. Y'all can go to Google and look this up. Let's say you're planning a plantation wedding. I'm going to plan a plantation wedding because, oh my God. Look at the website for every single one of them. They will downplay slavery. How do you do that? How? During the election, we're blue and visit there. Thank you. I love GA, man. If y'all only visit the places where you can see on your Maps app of the state. It's like 7 cities. Hey, Hunter, so am I. I'm 4th. Go look at the websites for all of these plantations that are advertising for weddings and museums and shit like that. Go take a look at them. Good morning, Jeff Kennedy, my co-host, my co-owner of Ghost Cloud Productions Radio, is in the building. They all downplay slavery. All of them. But you wouldn't even want to do any sort of a wedding on this place if it wasn't for the slavery aspect of it. You can't have one without the other. You cannot have one without the other. It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich requires peanut butter and jelly and bread. There's 3 if you got a handful of peanut butter, bitch, that's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you got a handful of jelly, bitch, that's not a handful, that's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. If you just got bread and no peanut butter or jelly, bitch, it's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You would not want to have a plantation wedding if there was not for slavery. Because without slavery, there would be no goddamn plantation for you to have a wedding at in the first place, stupid. But thanks to our educational system in America, we have slowly but surely forgotten these things. Listen, Edo, I ain't playing with you. Edo. You cannot, listen. Why is Auschwitz known? Why is Auschwitz known? Is it known for the scenery? No. Is it known for any technological advances that came out of it? No. Auschwitz is known because of the atrocities that happened there. And it will forever be known for the atrocities that happened there. You can be as blind as you want to. You can pretend as much as you want to, but when you hear the words Auschwitz, you think atrocity. Now, America, why? What do you think when you hear the word plantation? Again, if I get in my truck and I drive 20 minutes from where I'm sitting at right now, if I drive 20 minutes from where I'm sitting at right now, I will be next to a cotton field. So explain to me again, why do these places exist in the first goddamn place? Why is this? Oh, wow, this is a place we should go to have our wedding. You would not even know about it if it was not for the fact that there was slavery on the lands in the first goddamn place. I've said this before. Y'all have heard me say this. America practices atrocities and amnesia. That's what they do every time. Atrocities and amnesia. Why do they practice atrocities and amnesia? Because it's a hell of a lot better than actually facing the truth. So, Nottoway, being one of the largest plantations in America, had this reputation. Yes, Michael, exactly. Schindler's List. We all have to ask ourselves seriously, and I mean this sincerely. Are we captive to our past, or are we going to learn from it? Confession. I have cheated on women that I've been in relationships with. I have. Not going to lie, I have. Now, to admit it is one thing. Did you cheat? Yes, I did. The other thing is to not only admit it, but correct the mistake or the bad choice that was made. America doesn't like corrections. It does not like corrections. It doesn't. America doesn't like corrections. And they never have. The reason America does not like corrections is because we have sold the world a bill of goods believing that we are the greatest country on earth. We are not. Okay, we never have been. We have taken our Second Amendment mentality around the world. We have enough nuclear weapons to turn half of the world into glass. We have enough, literally. Morning tea time with T. Tea time with T. Y'all better be subscribed to that channel. Don't be playing now. We have enough we have a big enough nuclear arsenal to literally end all life on this planet as we know it. We do. Our greatness doesn't come from the actions that we do, the humanitarian aid or the peace agreements and stuff like that. No, it simply comes from the fact that we have the biggest dick in the room. And if you say otherwise, we will shoot you. It's that simple. So when you have that mentality, you don't have time to go, yeah, we screwed up on that one. That was messed up. No. If you went to Korea, it was probably easy to cheat. Yeah. But yeah. We don't have time for course corrections, so we don't do them. These plantations are just sitting there. They're just sitting there. Rather than turning them into museums where you learn about the atrocities that happen not just at that place, but in every plantation in the South, what do? Ooh, let's have a wedding. Hey, oh, what the? Bitch, where? Come on now. Bitch, where? My wife and I last year went to Memphis, Tennessee for our wedding anniversary. And we went to the Lorraine Motel Museum. Here's the crazy thing. When we lived in Memphis, when I was a kid, the Lorraine Motel was still a motel. It was not a museum. It was still a motel. And I remember my father taking me and my little brother, Rocky, to the Lorraine Motel to eat. I remember this. At the time, the only thing that was closed off was Martin Luther King's room. It was the only thing. There was no plexiglass. It was just the one room you could not rent. You couldn't even go up to it. You couldn't even go up to it. His Cadillac was still there in that room. And there was a big ass reef. I'll never forget this shit. There was a big ass reef. Thank you. Appreciate that. There was a big ass reef right by that. Chaos King with the $2 super chat. Exactly. Crambone. We've cramboned. You late. We over here cramboning, sir. I even said it. I said because Chaos King got mad at me yesterday for saying Crambo. Today it's Crambone. See? Looking out. But anyway. So there was a big ass red and white reef on the railing of this building. Right? Flash forward some 30, 40 years later. Here I am. My wife and I are going to the Lorraine Museum to look at the history of it, right? There were people from all over the world going into this museum. My wife and I met a Dutch couple. We met 4 Germans. There was a British white woman and a British black man. There were a lot of Japanese and Korean people that went on this tour. There was a ton of them. And they all went on this tour. The Americans that I saw, just put it this way, they're always on the right side of history. Leftists, liberals, progressives, whatever you want to call it. I did not see one redneck white man take his ass up in there. Not a one. Hey, Witchy, you right. Some struggle love weddings last a hell of a lot longer than this flowy, showy bullshit. Okay? So we went in there, and one of the first signs, and I've used this picture before. One of the first things that we saw was they have the opening or the cargo area of a slave ship, and you get a chance to look inside of it and see how much space is in it and everything. But you go further on, there is a sign. And again, I've used this in a video before. I will continue to use it. In 1860, this is 1 year before the Civil War breaks out, there are 4 million slaves in America. At the time, they were worth $3 billion. $3 billion. In today's money, that is 10 trillion. 10 trillion. 4 million slaves based on 1860 money are worth $3 billion. Based on 2025 money are worth $10 trillion. Do not tell me that was so long ago when that $10 trillion is what built the wealth of this goddamn country. Y'all kiss 3/5 of my melanated ass with that shit. Kissy maestre. Kiss my ass. $10 trillion in today's money. And mind you, every time the words reparation come up, anytime, Cletus, a.k.a. the poorest white man you've ever seen white man since the poorest white man was invented, starts gripping onto his empty-ass wallet. Let me explain something to you, Cletus. Cletus, I know you're watching. You don't want to comment because I will eat your ass alive, but I know you're watching, Cletus. Look at me, Cletus. Cletus. Listen to me. You drive a 1995 Ford Wrangler. You have put 3 engines in that truck. You put 2 transmissions in it. It's barely running. Cletus? Cletus. Are you looking? Okay. Cletus, you have a double wide trailer that you, your wife, and your 5 children all live in. You were behind on rent on that trailer, Cletus. Okay? Hold on. Are you listening? You're listening, Cletus? Okay. Cletus, you work at a junkyard. You make literally minimum wage at a junkyard. Minimum wage. You get 20 hours a week. You don't even get 40. You get 20 hours a week. Your wife is working at the Winn-Dixie down the street. You know the Winn-Dixie. Don't act like you don't. She's making $7.25 as a cashier. She's getting 25 hours a week. Between the two of you, you're on Medicaid, you're on Medicare, you're on food stamps, you're on TANF, you're on one of your children is getting Social Security disability. This is how you survive, Cletus. Cletus. There are banks like Bank of America. There are banks, companies and organizations and insurance companies that made billions of dollars off the back of damn slaves, and it's what built them to be these corporate juggernauts they are today. Cletus, when we start talking about reparations, there's nothing in your goddamn life I want. Not one goddamn thing. Everything you have, I could buy right now with my Social Security disability check. Cletus, I don't want a goddamn thing you have. Please, when we start talking about reparations, go sit your goofy ass in the goddamn corner, take your ass off your neck, and be quiet as black folks talk to the people who really made more money off of slavery than your stupid ass did. Every time we talk about it, here come the po-ass people. You know who doesn't say anything? Do you know who doesn't say anything? Banks. Banks. You have never once seen a bank jump into the reparations conversation. Not one time. It's Cletus with teeth, who's got summer teeth. Some are here, some are in the parking lot, some are in the back of that Wrangler. One fell out in the sink. A couple of them are in his pocket because they fell out of his mouth at the goddamn junkyard. You know who don't speak? Bank of America. You don't hear Bank of America say shit. Do you know why? Because Bank of America has the money. They ain't got to say shit. What does Bank of America have to do? Hey, I resemble that remark. They ain't going to say shit. Insurance companies. Them dash insurance companies who used to literally insure slaves and plantations. Like, thank you, Chaos King, JP Morgan and Chase. You don't see them going, I'm not paying any reparations. You were never a slave, bitch. But your ass took slaves as collateral. But dumb old people have been fucking conditioned in this goddamn country to believe that Negroes want your damn 1985 Ford Wrangler. I drive a 2013 GMC Sierra. I could run over your damn Wrangler while eating a croissant from Burger King, you simple Simon son of a bitch. What's your damn shit? I don't want your shit. Yeah, okay. I'm not paying. I was never a slave. Shut up. There is no point in my life I've ever looked at Cletus's 1995 Wrangler and said, yeah, man, when I get my reparations, I'm taking that truck. I don't give a shit about your funky ass truck. My wife's car and my car are older or younger than your goddamn truck. The hell I look like wanting your shit. I have a house. I don't want your double wide. I damn sure don't want them Wranglers you got from Goodwill. Bitch, if you don't sit your goofy ass down, put the fries in the bag, Cletus. Just put the fries in the bag, Cletus. The hell is wrong with you? No. I want to talk to Bank of America. I want to talk to JP Morgan Chase. I want to talk to Prudential Insurance. Those are the people I want to holler at. Those are the people I want to holler at. Because their money long. So long that it's got cotton and slave blood on it. But back to Nottoway Plantation. So Nottoway sits there. It's one of the biggest plantations in the antebellum South. Well, a couple of days ago, a fire breaks out. Now, all of you MAGA crackers, understand something. It wasn't BLM or Antifa that burned that shit down. Like the video I made yesterday about this shit. We didn't start the fire. Wasn't us. Was not us. We had nothing to do with it. So before you BLM, Antifa, that shit out of your goddamn mouth, we ain't had nothing to do with it. We've always known that piece of shit ass thing is there. Do you think we gonna take the time to burn the bitch? We don't give a damn about that goddamn house. So no, before you get ready, if Fox News tries to tell you that BLM Antifa burnt that goofy ass house down, you better tell them to sit the hell down and shut the F up. Ain't nobody, we didn't burn down shit. Okay? Is the Annabelle dog. Listen, I have heard a lot about this Annabelle doll. Now, obviously the bitch got powers. I didn't realize that the Annabelle doll was out here doing it. She out here doing God's plan. This bitch out here. Like, I'm just saying. Spiritual warfare right now is warfaring. I still feel like I'm in Afghanistan. I don't. Listen. This is what happens when history in America is made a la carte. So we didn't burn this bitch down. But apparently, the fire started. They thought they had it under control, and then that bitch blazed up again and took the whole house with it. Now, people out here defending, I can't believe the Nottoway plantation burnt away. And they're all using the same tired ass, ignorant ass, stupid ass argument. Which, can we go ahead and just say this? If you're going to continue to go, I was never a, you were never a, then obviously you are ready for this conversation. If you're not, stop saying that. No, okay, Jax, I'm not healed. I'm not. I just do this. K-Jax, if you really want to be truthful about it, this is my healing journey. This right here. Everything you see, the microphone, the camera, the YouTube channel, the super chats, all of that. This is me trying to heal myself. I don't think I ever will be. I don't ever think I will ever be as healed as I need to be. I won't. And you know what? I'm okay with it if I change at least one person's mind. I want my suffering to mean something. Because if it doesn't, then what the hell have I been doing for the past 5 years? But this is what happens when you can have, yeah, man, I'm about to do it with you. You make me want to. Go ahead. K-Jax, do it. You got an opinion. You have a voice. Use it. Use it. It could be in opposition to me and I'd be perfectly okay with it because you're out there saying something, man. We don't speak enough. This is what I'm talking about. History a la carte. Nobody ever said to these people that want to have these goddamn plantation weddings, are you out of your rabbit ass mind? Bitch, what's wrong with you? Nobody's ever done it. Nobody's ever done it. That's the problem. We don't speak truth to power in this country. Don't be scared, K-Jax. Don't. I get up every morning, and I've told y'all this, so this is not me trying to look for sympathy. This is just simply a fact, a matter of fact. Every morning I get up, either mentally or physically, I flip a coin to see whether or not I want to be here anymore. So far, every time I've ever flipped it, it's been keep going, It has never been in there. Never once. So as long as it continues to flip onto the right side of me being on this side of the dirt, I will continue to do so. But the reason people can continue to go and go to these places is because we don't talk about real shit in this goddamn country. When a group of racist white people can say 13% of the population commit 50% of the crime, all they're talking about is arrest. Not convictions, not exonerations, not sentencing, none of that. They're just talking about arrest. So you can do 1350 all the F you want. It don't mean shit. It don't. And guess what? It still doesn't change the optics of goofy ass white men shooting up everything. It doesn't. Do y'all understand? A goddamn incel blew up a fertility clinic in California. Blew it up. Blew it up. And why did he blow up a goddamn fertility clinic, killing his goddamn self in the process? Because he believed that babies should be asked to be born. What the? What is that? See, Lizzie Frost just said it. My sister doesn't believe in racism and shit. And when her mixed kids bring it up, she shuts them down. It's nasty. It is. It is. Nottoway burning down should have been the clearest indication that we don't need these shits anymore. Either if you want to keep Nottoway Plantation, then bitch, we're going to talk about why it's called the plantation in the first place. If you don't want to have that conversation, fire, burn that bitch up. Burn it up. Burn it up. Burn them all up. Burn them all up. Either we going to have the goddamn conversation or not. If you want to pretend like it didn't exist, I better not hear about no goddamn plantation wedding that doesn't end in fire. The house on fire. Boom, boom, boom. Fire. If it don't end in fire, bitch, I don't want to talk about it. If you're not going to have these goddamn conversations, then burn this shit. Burn it up. I don't want to see. If you are a Civil War reenactor, bitch, get a job. Bitch, get a job. Get a job. If your simple ass is not going to have the conversation as to why you're doing all these goddamn reenactments, go get a job. Take that bullshit off. You are not Beauregard Cornpone the 7th. Get your ass a goddamn job. On the weekends, rather than dressing up like one of them moldy ass Confederates, go do some housework. Go do something with your wife. Take her out for a dinner. Go buy her a dress. You done spent more on that Confederate bullshit than you have even taken care of your wife and freaking kids. I want to have the Nottoway Plantation. You want to talk about slavery? Absolutely not, bitch. I will light this bitch on fire. You understand? Bitch, I will have this shit look like a Roman candle. Play with me if you want to. That's why that plantation burning was so cathartic to black people. It was. We live in a country where self-defense is okay if you're black. I mean, unless you're black. If you're a 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, it's cool. If you're 17-year-old Carmelo Anthony, it ain't. We live in a country where you can get paid for disrespecting a child. I don't care. She could have called it, Shiloh Hendrix could have called that little boy an ape, a monkey, a gorilla, or anything. It didn't even have to be the N-word. The bitch almost has $1 million. Now, yes, they did freeze the accounts. Okay? From what I understand, the bitch ain't getting the money yet. It's just the fact that she would raise the money in the first place. But y'all don't want to talk about racism. Y'all don't want to talk about racism. Nottoway plantation burning was our answer to your damn black fatigue. If you're tired of black folks, we're tired of having plantations in this same area. Sorry. Exactly, Troy Page. Let me stand next to you to fire. Obviously, you don't want to have these conversations. Cool. Let us help you. We'll just burn these bitches down. We'll just go right past, bring the Annabelle doll in, should do some wiggling, wiggle, and then all of a sudden your shit looks like a barbecue pit. Dead ass. Psst. Hey, everybody move. Why am I moving? Man, the Annabelle doll coming. What? The Annabelle doll coming. Move, motherfucker. Move. All right, I'll move. Oh, here she comes.
I am the Annabelle doll. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Plantation on fire, bitches! Like. But you can't burn history. Bitch, you don't want to talk. That's the one. Listen, that's the one. That's the one. That one right there. That's the one that truly set me off. That's the one that truly set me off. I heard this shit while the fire was going on. You cannot burn history.
Oh my God!
Somebody said that out loud. Oh, I'm sorry. They wrote it in the comment section. They wrote that in the comment section. You can't burn up history. Are you for real? Are you serious right now? Are you for real? Think about this. What was the biggest gripe about removing all them goddamn dumbass, ignorant ass Confederate statues? What was the argument? What was it, kids? Can't take down history. That's history. You gotta leave it up because history. And then we hit them right in the teeth like this. History of what? History of what? A civil war. And why was there a civil war? States' rights. Come on. Sit on down. You hold on. You listen, Nate. You right there. You right there. You about to get this one. States' rights to do what? So you can have Moms for Liberty running they funky asses into schools, taking books off the shelves that make their little white kids feel like they have the goddamn black hives. But you want to keep Nottoway Plantation. Oh, hell no. No. Listen. Diabetics understand this. Your doctor tells you all the time, you can have all those fatty sweets or you can have your left foot. Which one do you want? And 10 times out of 10, what do y'all pick? My left foot. Nobody listen. Nobody has that choice between chocolate-covered double-stuffed Oreos or my left foot and goes for the goddamn Oreos. Nobody does this. So you can either have this raggedy ass goddamn plantation, or you can have history, bitch. But you can't have both. You can't. If you want that shit, we gonna talk about history. The history of that shit. But if you want to ignore it, then we burning these houses down. Listen, it is Torchwood, bitch. I'm sorry. Let me check. Let me say this again. If you want the plantation, you're going to get the history with the plantation. If you don't want the history of the plantation, fire! The hell is wrong with you? What in the F is wrong with you? See, Chaos is like he's on insulin, so his foot is safe. America has got to figure out what the hell kind of country is it going to be. Now, I know after the election of Orange Oompa Loompa Screw Up Man, the magical melting man of Mar-a-Lago, shitting on the chairs on his new plane, that dude. I know that is a hard ask. I know it is. I know it is a trifling ask to say that America has to get better. But we do. I'm sorry. We screw it freaking do. We have to, because we can't keep doing this shit. We get it. The birth dearth, the great replacement theory, we understand that. A lot of white folks are afraid. But here's something I need you to stop being afraid of. Everything, bitch. Alucard out here, Alucard out here barking. Hey yo, I'm on the show. Where's he? Go sit down. Listen. We have to stop pretending. You can think black folks are coming to replace you. You can think that brown folks are coming in to replace you. You can keep thinking about retribution. Bitch, we don't want no goddamn retribution. We don't. If you are a person that's a little bit darker than milk, raise your hand if this is you. Do you want to kill Whitey? Nobody wants to kill Whitey. Nobody. I don't wake up in the morning going, you know, my wife is great and I love her dearly, but I'm a killer because she Whitey. I don't think like, what kind of shit is that? We just want to be left the F alone. I want your kid and my kid to learn about the really true history of this country. Because I want them to make this world and this country better. That's it. And not for me, for the generations that come behind me. I'm 53. I'll be 54 at the end of this year. I'm old, I'm cranky, I'm tired, my back hurts, my neck hurts, my feet hurt, my knees hurt, my hips hurt. I have mental, like I'm afraid of crowds. I have depression and anxiety. I was crying in my damn shed yesterday because I was missing my mother. Okay? I'm a goddamn horn dog who also pays taxes. I do not want to be comforted in my later years. I've done everything I need to do to set this shit up so that when I go, somebody else can take up the goddamn mantle. That is my life. But just like the very first TikTok video I ever made almost 5 years ago, the same thing is still true. I'm tired of bringing stupid people along with us. I don't. Are y'all not tired of this? Just dumbass after dumbass after dumbass after dumbass. Just dumb shit. We elected a dumb president with a couch-banging vice president. And that dumb president brought in a dumbass that swam in a lake filled with sewage and dead carcasses. He brought in a goofy bitch that stood in front of a damn jail with a whole bunch of people in shorts, tennis shoes, and mask while she's rocking a brand new hairstyle and a goddamn Rolex Ocean Master. He brought in a couch banger. He let Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend be the head of the news department. His goddamn press secretary is as dumb as blonde hair can possibly be. I'm sick of stupid goddamn people. I'm sick of it. And they keep saying over, I own the libs. Bitch, our country is worth broken food stamp cards. Our country is quadruple used condoms. This country is literally worth balsa wood. This country is an old man hard on. There, I said it. And now, as if this ignorant ass shit isn't enough, now we rewarding people for being goddamn dumbasses. Again, I'm going to say this one more time. I have an entire history before I even got in front of this microphone. I have a whole ass job and job history and things of that nature before I ever stood in front of a camera and said one goddamn word. Okay? I earned my shit. There was nothing that was ever given to me. I literally earned every single thing. Every dollar in my pocket, every screen and camera that you see, this microphone, this soundboard, the shed that's sitting outside, the stuff that I'm putting in that shed, this house that I live in. I earned every bit of it. I worked my black ass off for it. There's not a single DEI in this building. There's not a single DEI in my guy. This didn't earn it shit. You're out of your rabbit ass mind. And I come from a background that is diverse. I want the equity and equability of all of us, and it is inclusionary. Shiloh Hendrix is about to get $1 million if she unfreezes this shit for calling a black kid a nigger. This is how far down in the hole that we have lived in, that we are at right now. This is why the Nottoway plantation burning up is so cathartic to black people, because goddamn it, look at where we at right now. A white woman is not only getting money for using the N-word, but people are on television defending her fact to do it. We have people that have literally just decided over the past 2 weeks, I really am racist. Let me celebrate this shit. This is where we are now. This is where we are now. When I said America ain't never been shit and has never been the greatest anything, there are white people throughout social media proving my goddamn point. They're on the right, being openly outward racist. They have finally decided today's the day that I'm finally going to drop this goddamn mask, put on this hood, put on this robe, and KKK my way right down the goddamn street. And yes, kids, they're on the left. They're on the left. Because they want us to reach out to these people.
We gotta heal the divide. We've gotta. God.
You're out of your rabbit ass mind. Gavin Newsom is about to become the Democratic nominee for president of the United States. Gavin Newsom couldn't lead me to the bathroom in my own goddamn house. Gavin Newsom is more of a joke than anything I've ever said on this goddamn show. These people over here have literally become the racists they've always wanted to be. And you want me to reach out to them? If I reach out to them, I'm going to choke them to death. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. If I reach out, it's with a folding chair. I will channel my ancestors. If I got to reach out, it's only because they standing too far away. And we're getting worse. We're getting worse. Donald Trump is the dumbest, most idiotic, and most incompetent president we've ever had. And yet, for some reason, he has 2 terms. If he makes it out of this one, it's 2 terms. Joe Biden has an aggressive form of prostate cancer. Again, not going to make any jokes about that. My father died of cancer. My uncles died of cancer. So I'm not going to make any cancer jokes. My grandfather died of brain cancer. Again, I will not make any goddamn cancer jokes. But you know what I will say? He should have been able to live out the rest of his years after his vice presidency in luxury. Former vice president of the United States. He lost his son to a very aggressive form of brain cancer. There's no reason that man should have ever had to run for president. And he wouldn't have had to had America not decided that we want a goddamn meme as president. Y'all understand? Donald Trump is a meme. He's a goofy ass gif. Just bumping into shit. He's a gift, and we turned him into goddamn president of the United States. Who does this? This is why I do what I do, because I go back to the very first words I ever said on TikTok. I am tired of carrying stupid people around with us. I am so utterly tired of it. I'm tired of it. When I saw that the Nottoway plantation was burning, there was something inside of me that just felt a little joy. It was almost like the world is correct. History is correcting itself. You give money to a bitch that says nigger to a 5-year-old, we take away your little historical thing. I want to see every one of those Confederate statues brought down. I want the side of Stone Mountain blown up. I do. Not gonna lie, I damn sure do. That big ass mountain where it's just a carving of what's his name? Stonewall Jackson. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Every one of those goddamn statues. Tear them the F down. I want to see this. I do. I do. And when the bitch moaning and complaining and the hand wringing and you're erasing history comes up, ask them, do they not read books? Oh, that's right. You can't because Moms for Liberty said you could. Statues. Statues. Let's say this again. Statues have never conveyed history. They simply conveyed art. Statues have never conveyed history. They've only conveyed art. Plantations only convey what happened there. I don't give a shit if you had planned a beach blast wedding at a goddamn plantation. Bitch, when you hear the word plantation. We talking about black folks being on, picking cotton, picking cane, picking rice, picking tobacco, getting their ass whooped, and being raped by massa. I don't want to hear nothing else. You cannot be a cosplayer for the Civil War and a person that don't want to talk about history. Make a decision, bitch. Make a decision. You cannot have this hankering for a goddamn plantation wedding and not talk about why it's a plantation in the first place, bitch. Make a decision. If you planning your wedding, we gonna have black folks dressed up like slaves for your wedding, just so that you get that old genteel feel, bitch. And when, since I know some of y'all are not gonna let go of that shit, when we start talking about it, if you feel guilty, that's because you know something we don't. Ask any black person. Ask any black person. We don't give a shit about your guilt. We have never given a shit about your guilt. Your guilt is meaningless to us. We don't care. There's not a single black person that says, watch this, I'm going to tell the history so I can make them feel guilty. It's what thrives, the dark side of guilt. Bitch, ain't nobody ever wanted that shit. We don't want your guilt. We don't want, oh my God, you want me to feel bad because I'm white? No, bitch, ain't nobody ever asked that. You said it. We didn't. You did. We don't want your goddamn guilt. We don't need your goddamn guilt. Your guilt is like paper food stamps right now. Useless, bitch. What we have always asked for, what we have always asked for, and what we continue to ask for, is a true account of American history when it comes to chattel slavery. If reparations should be paid, and they should, it shouldn't come out of the pocket of Cletus. We don't give a damn about Cletus. Unless Cletus is a long-lost relative of the Rothschilds that made money off of slavery. Bitch, we don't give a shit about you, Cletus. Sit your stupid ass in the corner with that 1995 Ford Ranger and that goddamn double-wide trailer. I got pants that are worth more than your house, Cletus. Sit your dumb ass down. What we want is for us to have this nasty, painful conversation. America cheated on itself. Cheated. Went out, stuck his penis in Paraguay, whatever. America comes back to its mate. I know you cheated. Huh? But you got Paraguay perfume on your nuts. Huh? But say huh again so I can smack shit out of you. Listen here, America, I know you cheated. Okay, I did. We need to talk about it. That was so long ago. You're still wearing the condom that says Paraguay's coochie on it. You're still wearing it. But it was so long ago. You are still wearing the cock ring from Paraguay. But you were never a person that I cheated on. Bitch, yes you did. Shut up. You're lying. Can we talk about it? I don't want to talk about it. All right, fine. F it. We ain't going to talk about it. Hey, do you think I can put this picture on the wall from Paraguay? Hey, bitch, you cheated on me with Paraguay. But I don't want to talk about it. That was so long ago. Bitch, we're not hanging that picture then. But it's a pretty picture. You want that picture? We're going to talk about you cheating on me with Paraguay. If you don't want to talk to me about cheating on me with Paraguay, burn the goddamn picture, America. Okay. That's all we really wanted. That's it. I mean, honestly, it's kind of all we really want. America needs to deal with its past. Flat out. America needs to deal with its past. Running from it isn't working. Hiding it isn't working. Feeling like, oh my God, I can't say anything isn't working. Nobody has you don't have black fatigue. You're mad that black folks won't shut up and dance for you. That's it. There you go. I said what I said. I ain't taking it back. That's all you care about. That's it. Okay? That's it. Some of y'all have gone mask off and y'all have fully embraced your racism. Congratulations. I'm glad you did. Now, can you please get out of the conversation because we don't need to talk to you. You are irrelevant to this conversation. If you're a leftist and you are trying to reach out to these goddamn people, I need you to go get yourself a Speedo and one of them caps so that your hair doesn't mess up and come drown in this dick. I'm not talking to these goddamn people. Get on the highest diving board you possibly can. Try to do a triple Lindy as you drown in this dick. I'm not trying to reach out to these goddamn people. Kiss my ass. And anybody that tells you otherwise, don't vote for them, listen to them, platform them, talk to them, or even acknowledge that their ass is in the goddamn room. But I'm not reaching out to them damn people. You mean the people that gave Shiloh Hendrix money and are now on there talking about proud to be white when there's nothing the hell else? You want me to reach out to them? If I reach out to them, bitch, they better duck. That's all I'm saying. You out your rabbit ass mind. Nottoway Plantation burned down and everybody should have celebrated. Nottoway Plantation burned down and every single person in America should have celebrated. For those of you who don't want to talk about history, you should have been out there cheering with the rest of us. Because now you get a chance to go, it didn't happen. There's no building. But if you shed even one tear for this slave-built bullshit-ass house that was owned by a straight pussy who threw his sons under the bus during the Civil War, threw his wife under the bus after the Civil War, took 200 damn slaves and ran his ass to Texas, and the wife had to sell the house. If you think you're crying one goddamn tear over that raggedy-ass building, bitch, kiss my entire melanated ass. Kiss my ass. Are we ready to have the conversation now? Those of you who are crying over Nottoway burning down, or are you going to keep pretending like it was so long ago because the pictures were in black and white and drawings and shit? But make a decision. Make a goddamn decision. Because I hope the Annabelle doll visits every one of them, and I hope every single one of them go up like a lit cigarette. I do. I hope they all burn down. I don't give a shit about your memories. I don't. I don't care if it was an Airbnb. I don't give a shit if it was a party play. I don't care if you've ever played Shaggy's It Wasn't Me on that bitch. It wasn't me. I ain't the one that burnt the bitch down. America, you need to understand something. Look at me very closely. Listen to the sound of my voice. Black folks ain't going nowhere. Black folks ain't going nowhere. At all, period. End of discussion. We're not going anywhere. You can be proud to be white and we will laugh at you because white is not a country. There is no country called white. White didn't win any wars. You're probably of German descent, but you're too stupid to even do any sort of research to find out where you came from. You just want a cookie. We will laugh in your face. We're smarter than some of you, more educated than some of you, work harder than some of you, have more than some of you. And quite frankly, you're wasting our goddamn time with this stupid ass shit about black freaking fatigue. So that's why we're glad when your plantations burn down and your statues are removed. Because if you don't want to have this goddamn conversation, then you can't have any of that shit. I'm sorry. But if you want to keep the shit, then you better sit your stupid ass down and get ready to be talked to. Because we're not going anywhere. And we are banging. Chaos is having a child now. Right now. Him and Taz is about to bring in the next generation of villains. She is my goddaughter, and y'all think I'm not going to teach this kid every goddamn thing? You're out of your rabbit-ass mind. Wait till she's sitting behind this microphone and the sound of coffee goes mainstream and she's out here making these jokes better than I ever could. We're not going anywhere. So either have the goddamn conversation as to why you have these raggedy-ass buildings, or let us burn these buildings, take down the statues, and none of us ever have to talk about it again. Make a goddamn decision. I'm like Denzel in Training Day. Which one do you want? One nut or two? Make a decision, bitch. One nut or two. Because you're not walking, you either going to walk out it with one nut or walk out of both of them. But you going to have this conversation if you do. You want your little funky ass statues and dressing up like Cornpone Beauregard VI and fighting the goddamn Civil War as a reenactment? Then we going to talk about slavery, chattel slavery, Jim Crow, the burning of Tulsa, the Red Summer, and all of that shit. If your skin even so much as gets prickly when you hear the word black, then I'm going to need you to take your ass over there, put a rope around Stonewall Jackson statue's neck, snatch that bitch down, melt it down, and turn it into some golden tap shoes for some of these goddamn Coonesians, you weird bastards. I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. Woo! We had a goddamn great show today, boy. Woo! I cannot possibly tell y'all how great it feels to get up in front of this goddamn microphone. I'm so serious. I cannot possibly tell y'all how much fun I have every morning. I can't. This shit is fantastico. This is fantastico. You understand me? You know what I mean? I love this. I love this. I get to talk to y'all. I get to make jokes. I get to use a soundboard. I get to use my own music. I get to do this shit every morning. Every morning. Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? I love this. I freaking love this. See? K-Jax is making the next generation of black assholes. We're not playing with y'all, man. We're not playing with y'all. But I literally love being here. I love doing this. I do. Without a shadow, I love this. I freaking love this. I would do this. I'm doing it now for the love of the damn game. If we ever get big enough to where there's thousands of people watching and it's on a Roku channel or some shit, I'm still shouting y'all out. I'm shouting out the Canwinots and the Mochas and the Xaviers and the Kimberleys and the Edos and the Chaos and Tag. I'm still in the Angries. If this shit goes nationwide or whatever, it still don't matter, baby. It's gonna be us. We gonna be coffee beans till ain't no coffee beans to be coffee bean, baby. I love y'all, man. God damn, I love y'all. Best part of my day. Best part of my day. This, seeing my wife and looking at my daughter. I love you guys. This show has been brought to you in part by Smooth California. Go to smoothca.online and check out some of the incredible skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. Smooth California, smoothca.online. This show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. melexcellence.com. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the clothing over there. It is fantastic. Letterman's jackets for all you high school dropouts. Go check them out. Somethingblackmade.com. The Sound of Coffee Shop is always open. It's always running. Get yourself a Chrono Say Swole Me shirt. Get yourself a Saint Swole Me shirt. Get yourself a Boap shirt. Get yourself a May Your Day Be as Sweet as the Coffee in Your Cup shirt. Get yourself a shirt with the logo on front. That way you can tell everybody, God damn it, I'm a coffee bean. And actually, I might redesign the Sound of Coffee shirt just to say that. I'm a coffee bean right on the back. That way you guys can tell everybody who you are and what you do. I'll put all the little logos and information and stuff like that on there. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. If you want to support me and help me keep this thing running, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. $3 a month. You can help me keep this running. Baby, we moving to the barn, baby. Baby, we moving to the barn. The barn, the barn, the barn. Oh, my goodness. We going to have us a great goddamn time in the barn. Trust and believe it's going to be party time in the barn. The barn about to be off the meat rack. But think about becoming a Patreon. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. What do we say every day, kids? What do we say every day? I want this to be a mantra that you tell yourself, a mantra that you tell your loved ones, a mantra that you tell your coworkers, a mantra that you tell people just down the street. This is how we reach out, kids. This is how. We give them anger when they give us anger. We give them joy when they give us joy. We give them hope when they give us hope. And finally, we give them peace when they give us peace. I love you guys. I love y'all. Not just because you watch, not just because you listen, but because you made the choice to do that. You said every morning, God damn it, I got to go watch The Sound of Coffee, or I got to go listen to The Sound of Coffee. I love this show. And that means something to me. So I try to give y'all entertainment. I try to give y'all education. I try to give y'all laughs. I try to make you think. Sometimes I make you sad, but I always try to leave here with hope in my heart for you. So what is it that we say every single day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Remember what Tracina said, fill your cup first. You can't pour from an empty cup or jar. Make sure you are loving you today. Nobody tells you they love you. I love you. Nobody tells you they're proud of you. I'm proud of you. Nobody tells you that you are needed and necessary in this world. I'm telling you, you are needed and necessary in this world. I have the best hope for you. I am so goddamn proud of you. You are doing the absolute best ever. You are a goddamn coffee bean, and you hold on to that, because a coffee bean holds on to the deliciousness of coffee. That's you. That's you. Dark roast, medium roast, light roast, Colombian, Nicaraguan, Kofi Luwak. Doesn't matter. That's you. You are the best part of the day. Remember that. And remember how much I love you, and I'm proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am the brutalist. And this has been The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. where every voice matters. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Have a safe, strong, productive, funny, loving, affirming, best day possible. And I will see you all tomorrow morning for Why Wednesday. Let's talk about why is RFK. Let's try that. Love, peace, and hair grease. See you all in the morning. Be safe. Love you.